here, so let's sing to Birdie's school too. She goes to Angel School. Hello, Angel. Hello, Angel. Hello, Angel. It's time to say hello. Should we sing hello to Birdie? Since she's joining us today, let's sing to Birdie. Hello, Birdie. Hello, Birdie. Hello, Birdie. It's time to say hello. Who else has been listening? Roland has been listening. Isaac listens and watches almost every day. Egypt, are you watching today? Hello, Egypt. If you are watching us, we are so happy that we are all here together. And I just realized Birdie's volume might be turned down. So I'm going to just do a quick second here. 50% here. Hey, Birdie, I need you to stop. Oh, here we go. I did it. Never mind. We're going to try to turn the sound up so we can hear you all the way up. Not that Birdie isn't loud. She is. So, Birdie, we have to move the calendar. And today is a special day. What is the date today, Birdie?
My birthday.
Your birthday. So the date is May
29th.
May 29th, 2020. It is Friday morning. It is dark out still. I don't know if you can see.
Friday morning.
Friday morning. Can you see it's dark out behind me? If you look
Friday.
over my... Oh, Friday. You're right. You can see the window over my back. It is still dark out. Everybody is still sleeping. Shh. Don't tell Birdie's parents she's up early recording a meeting with me. Shh. Don't tell them. You might get in trouble. So it is Friday. It is Birdie's birthday. It is May 29th, Friday. Yesterday was the 28th. Tomorrow is the 30th. And June is right around the corner. How many days until June? Let's count them. 1, 2 days until June. 2 more days in May. And on June 1st, it's my great aunt's
There's
birthday.
3 days.
No,
29, 30, 31.
today's the 29th. We've already woken up today. So we just have the 30th and the 31st.
Ah.
You don't have to count the day if you already woke up. She doesn't know about wake up days. You need to be schooled in the wake up days.
But we just started the day.
It's true, you're still asleep. Sleepy girl. So, our question of the day is a special one. Here is the question. Are you ready? Are you 11 years old? Yes or no? What do you think? How old are you? Are you 11? You can look at yes, you can look at no, you can point to them, or you can say them. Birdie, do you have to think about this one?
Yes.
You have to think about it?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't turn 11 till 7:27 p.m.
Oh,
So technically I know right now, but 7:27 p.m. I'll be yes.
at 7:23 p.m. Not that we're specific. 7:27. She will be 11. She'll be able to say yes. So right now you're saying no. She is not 11. I am so far from 11. I can't even tell you. Birdie, I don't know if I've told you this story about when you were born. When your mom went to the hospital, she was gone for a very long time. And all of us were very excited for Birdie to come into the world. We were looking forward to her. We were looking forward to seeing a congratulations sign on her porch. And the congratulations sign did not come. There was nothing on your porch that said, congratulations, there is a little girl in the world for all of us to love. So we were all very worried, and nobody wanted to ask Birdie's parents what had happened because we were so afraid that we were going to hear something sad, and we wanted to give your parents a quiet time to sort of grieve if that was what needed to happen, or to be strong together if you were sick. And you were fine. The sign just got blown over and nobody knew it. So we were worried about Birdie for no good reason because she was healthy. She was fine. But I have known Birdie since before she was born. So I have known you for more than 11 years. I loved you before you were even born. It's true. So Birdie, I picked out a cool book today. Yesterday I read an Eric Carle book, and I thought this one you might like because it's kind of sciencey, just like the Firefly book. This one is called The Very Clumsy Click Beetle. And again, it has... you can be clumsy sometimes, but I hope you're not clumsy when you are swinging a golf club or climbing a rock wall. She's a very good climber.
I'm very clumsy when it comes to rock wall.
Are you?
Yes.
Interesting. So again, just like the book we read yesterday, there are facts in the beginning. We're going to come back to the sciencey part, and we're going to read the story first. Okay? One fine morning, a young click beetle decided to go for a walk. At noon, it climbed up and down a flower. Do you know what I love about Eric Carle's pictures? Sometimes he sneaks little things in it, and you can almost see, Birdie, did you take a look at this? You can see a smile in the sun.
Yeah.
It's just subtle, but it's there. Can you see the sun smiling good morning? There's 1, 2 eyes, a nose, and just the hint of a smile. And when the sun rises this morning, we'll have a hint of a smile too. Although your parents might have a hint of a frown when they find out you've been up early. Don't get me in trouble, Birdie. In the afternoon, it rummaged through a pile of pebbles. Pebbles are small rocks. It's a fancy word for tiny little rocks. In the evening, it crawled among the blades of grass. Look how tiny the click beetle is compared to the long grass. When it turned night, the young click beetle crept up a tree. After a while, it got tired and fell to the ground. It landed on its back. The young click beetle tried very hard to turn over onto its feet, but it couldn't. "Help!" it cried. All along, a wise old click beetle had been watching the young click beetle. "Tomorrow morning, I will teach you how to click and flip through the air and land on your feet," said the wise old click beetle. "In the meantime, you may as well go to sleep. Good night." So wait, Birdie, the old beetle is just leaving the young click beetle laying on its back? That does not sound nice. If you fell over and were laying on your back and couldn't get up, I would not leave you on your back to sleep. I would help you up. That's the kind of friends we are. Would you leave me laying on my back in the middle of the street?
No, I would not.
Thank goodness. She had to think about it for a minute. Did you see that? The next morning, the wise old click...
No, I did not.
You did not? Oh, okay.
I had hiccups.
We'll go get a drink of water. The next morning, the wise old click beetle said, "Look at me. This is how it's done." First, it turned onto his back, and then, with a loud click, it flipped through the air and landed on its feet. "Now you try it," said the wise old beetle. "Thank you. That looks easy," replied the young click beetle. Just then, an earthworm stuck his head up out of the ground. "Look at me," said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, do you think it worked? Do you think that beetle flipped over? Do you do things right the first time you try? Birdie, do you? Do you do things right the first time? Probably not. It flipped through the air, so the click beetle got it right. But it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then a turtle came by. Better luck next time, said the turtle. Keep on trying. Look at me, said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, what do you think happened? Did it work this time? What's your prediction? You making a prediction? No. Birdie says no. I think yes. If you do it one time, that should be good enough. You should be perfect at it after that, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. It flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. How very clumsy of me, said the young click beetle. Just then, a snail slithered by. Don't worry, said the snail. You'll get there. Look at me, said the young click beetle. What do you think it did? With a loud click. Birdie, can you make a click sound for us? It flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. How very clumsy of me, said the young click beetle. Just then, a mouse scurried by. You need a little more practice, said the mouse. Look at me, said the young click beetle. And with a loud click. Birdie, sound effect for us, please. Can't you make a louder click, Birdie? That's a loud click. It flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. Just then, oh, what was this? The young click beetle had never seen anything so big. It could not move. It was so scared. What is this? Oh my gosh, does that look familiar to you? Is it a mouse? Is it an earthworm? Is it a turtle? My cat says no. Did you hear my cat saying no in the background? That. It says, my cat even says no, that's not a turtle or an earthworm or a mouse. It looks like legs to me.
Person. It's a person.
It's a person. Look, there it is. Quick, click and flip, cried the old wise click beetle who was watching. Click and flip, click and flip. Save yourself from that person. My cat has a lot to say about things this morning. Do you hear it? And the young click beetle clicked and flipped through the air, but this time it did 3 graceful somersaults. But I want you to listen again. Did you hear it click? 3 graceful somersaults and landed on its feet. Look at you, shouted the wise old click beetle. You have done it. Oh, I'm so relieved. Let's see if we can get it to click again. That's my favorite part. Because the book, you can't hear it on your end, I'll bet. The book will click for us. Let's see if we can get it to go. The click beetle made it happen. So it's interesting though, the first time the click beetle tried it, it didn't work. The second time, it didn't work. The third time,
It worked.
it didn't work the third time. The click beetle had to keep on trying. It had to keep on trying to see if it could make it happen.
Third time's the charm.
But it took more than 3 times. And sometimes it takes more than 3 times. Sometimes it takes more than 5 times. Sometimes
that takes 10 times.
Sometimes it takes 10 times. Sometimes it takes 11 times. This is your 11th year. Did you get it right yet?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Is everything perfect in your life?
Probably, I don't know. That's a hard question to say.
It is a hard question. I think most of us have to keep trying lots of things until we get them right. But let me read the sciencey part about this book. My favorite part, the sciencey part. It says click beetles are small and somewhat clumsy. When one falls on its back, it cannot roll over to get back on its feet. Instead, it will stretch and release a snap mechanism that is located between its head and its abdomen. Can you touch your head? And your abdomen is your tummy. That's where your abdomen is. It's actually a little bit above your tummy, but we'll call it your tummy. So somewhere between your head and the tummy, if you're a click beetle, there's a stretchy part. And it stretches and releases. It makes an audible, that means you can hear it, click, and flips the beetle through the air. If the beetle is lucky, it lands on its feet. If it is not so lucky, it will try again and again until it succeeds. There are some 8,500 species of click beetles worldwide. About 500 of these can be found in the United States. The click beetle in this book is a fanciful illustration of an eyed elater. And then it gives us the very fancy Latin, I think, science name, Alaus oculatus. I don't know. I don't speak Latin. I'm not sure. We're going to call it eyed elater. But oculatus, I'm not sure. Its real eyes are on its very small head. Its big eyes on its back are just a design that may fool and frighten birds, snakes, and other enemies of the click beetle. So I was kind of fooled by this, and maybe you were too. If you look, let's see if we can get a picture without a shadow. Well, we'll see what we could do. This here, I thought those were the click beetle's eyes, but it turns out those are not the click beetle's eyes. Those are just spots on the back of its head to make you think it has big eyes that are watching you. Just like when my mom said she had eyes in the back of her head. I don't think my mom had eyes in the back of her head, but she always seemed to know what I was doing. Click beetles might make you want to think that too. Here's the good picture. Don't those look like eyes? But guess what? These tiny little things here, those are the click beetle's eyes. Who knew? So many good things to learn. So many good things to learn. I thought that maybe, because today is a special birthday, we might sing happy birthday. Maybe we'll sing happy birthday to Birdie and to all of the May birthdays. I'll bet there are a lot of Keidan rising stars that had birthdays in May. And there are probably some angelfish that had birthdays in May.
There's a lot of angelfish birthdays.
Were there? Okay. But here's the key. Mr. Williams said that I've gotten very good at the ukulele. He has not heard me play Happy Birthday yet. I learned how to play this minutes ago, so we'll see how it goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Birdie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, all the May birthdays that we couldn't celebrate at school because we're not there to love you up, but we celebrate you today. Happy birthday to you. All right, not bad. I expect that Mr. Williams is going to have all kinds of critique about my happy birthday ukulele, but I think it's not bad for just learning it. You want to know a secret? I had the chords right here so I could look at them. That's my secret. Birdie,
What?
I had the chords on these little blocks here so I could look down at them so I would remember. Birdie, will you please do a mindful moment? I was telling Birdie that in our teacher staff meeting this week, we had 15 minutes of mindful moments, and Birdie has had us doing that since April. So Birdie, did you pick one out? A special mindful moment for your birthday for us to be...
Do the candle one.
Do the candle one? All right. So we're going to be nice and calm. We're going to cool ourselves down. We'll have a mindful moment so that we are able to start our day off.
Wait, let's do a hot
peaceful.
chocolate one. Let's do a hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Can I use a mug instead of having a pretend mug?
Sure.
All right. Here we go.
Okay. Imagine you're holding a mug, or actually holding a mug. So nice and tall. You take a sip of your hot chocolate, and it's way too hot. You need to blow it down. Take a long, deep breath in, and slowly breathe out, making your hot chocolate a little bit cooler. Do it 2 more times. And now, take a sip of your hot chocolate. And now it's perfect.
I might have to go make some hot chocolate. No, because now I really want some. I did not, this is my coffee cup from yesterday. I did not take it and wash it. And maybe a mindful moment is just the right thing for you today to calm yourself down and to start thinking of calm things before you do the rest of your lessons. There's going to be some banging and booming in our house very soon for the rest of our tearing out construction. So I might have to remember that mindful moment more than once today. Birdie, have a very, very happy birthday. I love you. I'm so glad that you were able to start your day with us. And I love you, Keidan Rising Stars. Remember to wash your hands, eat something healthy, and be kind to one another. I love you. I'll see you on Monday.